Welcome to Greece, Ville, again.
Thank you, sweetheart.
How was yesterday in Thessaloniki?
It was pretty well. It was a lot smaller place than this, more of a intimate club feel to it, and not as cold as in here.
Are you tired?
No, not really.
You came to Athens by train.
Mm?
You wanted to do sightseeing?
Well, that was like the easiest way to travel. Everybody hates flying, so it like takes such a long time to get to the airport and check in and blah blah blah. It's a lot nicer, to see the mountains and drink some coffee and smoke cigarettes, because that's allowed in trains and not in airplanes.
Smoke a lot?
Well, every time I'm doing an interview, it's for the image.
It's more comfortable being able to warm and another true thing happen. We're going to distract now. So,
I like very much the title, Deep Shadows and Brilliant Highlights. Why? I want you to tell me why you named the album like this.
Well, why not? We've always had that contrast in the album titles. The first album we released back in '97 was called Greatest Love Song Volume 666. Then came Razorblade Romance, and now it's Shadows and Highlights. So it's pretty obvious, actually. It's a pretty stupid name. It's a photography term, originally. It's, wow. What was that? The end of the world. It's like usually describing like black and white pictures, the old ones from Greta Garbo or Marlon Brando or whatever. It's called Deep Shadows and Brilliant Highlights, when you have black and white and everything in between, all the shades. It's just a method of photography.
Ah, I didn't know that. Now I do. And what made you feel and want to give your music to the outside world? And
the money.
The money, just the money, instead of jamming for yourself.
Well, we jammed for ourselves about 10 years. So after 10 years, it's pretty boring. But anyway, we tend to write music for ourselves, but it's nice to be able to tour and meet people, and it's part of it all. It's a great thing that we're blessed with the opportunity of being here and being like everywhere. There's so many bands who try to do it and never get the chance. We're really happy that we've got it.
Do you expect this success?
No. We're not. The Finnish mentality is that you're not expecting too much. It's like American bands. They're always saying that we are the greatest and we're going to rule the world. But Finnish people say that we were the greatest, we ruled the world. So we basically do what we do, and afterwards we can speculate and we can be happy about those things and even brag a bit.
Are there any message that you want to give by your lyrics and sound and the artwork of your albums? Because they changed, I think, from the first one till the last one.
Like the essence of music and essence of lyrics has always been the same so far, you know. For me personally, of course they're different, you know, you can't do the same. We're not AC/DC. AC/DC is probably the only band in the world who can do like 20 albums which are exactly the same. So,
more mature now?
No, definitely not more mature. It's just depending on what you're listening to at the moment and, you know, that sort of thing. We were tired, so we didn't want to make a really hard rocking album this time around. It's pretty mellow, and next time it's going to be like all hell's going to be breaking loose. It's going to be a really, really hard album.
You are the leader of the group, and you decide for everything in the group.
No, not really. I do write the songs, so I decide loads of things when I'm writing the songs, but, you know, I can't help the way how Gas plays his drums or DJ plays his bass or the rest of the fellas, so everybody has an input and everybody really makes a donation of themselves into the music, so everything affects, and, you know, we've got like I'm the over-stressful cunt in the band, and Mijay is like the easygoing hippie spiritual leader, and new keyboard player Burton is is the joker at the moment. So everybody's got a different role still in the band to keep we're like one entity. We would be a perfect human being if we would make a combo. Yeah. Whenever the technology is good enough, we shall do it, and they shall be the real him.
You have a good sense of humor.
No, I'm just mad.
You are mad. I like that. What is your philosophy of life? What do you expect from your life? And three questions in one, okay? And what can you characterize yourself in a few words?
A few words. Tall, finish, and miserable.
Miserable?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah. It's just a mask I wear. But deep within me is a miserable bastard. Oh, that was Mijet, our spiritual leader. No, he just ran away. He doesn't like cameras.
Best friend.
He's like an Indian. You know that Indians thought back in the day that when you take a photo out of them, it's going to take their soul away. So, Mijet's the same. And what else? I just turned 25, so I really don't know anything about life, and I don't have any sort of philosophy yet. You know.
Nothing.
I'm still learning. Try to be kind to people, and not to swear much, and respect the elderlies, and eat proper food, and drink loads of water.
Only water.
No, only, but loads of it. You know.
How do you feel when you are on stage?
I don't know. It's a weird thing, you know. I'm still learning how to do it because you have to like have right size of portions of like professionality, routine, adrenaline in your body, and some sort of madness, and still have control. It's pretty weird. It's pretty hard to have the combination like even. Usually it's you're too much in control or too loose or too whatever. It's every night's different. It affects like everything affects. The lights, the sound, how the rest of the guys are playing. If I'm having the cold, if the people are enjoying it, the acoustics of the hall, everything affects. You know, there's not a good gig like say that good gig is that like that. I take a shit and then I take a shower and then I go on stage and then I come off and do this and that. It's not like that, you know. It's different every night, and that's basically what makes it interesting, you know. It's never boring.
Do you prefer live than being in a studio, or a different thing?
Well, it's like being in a studio is more like a brain thing. It's that you have to really concentrate on little details. It's like mathematics to a certain extent. And then basically when you go on tour, you'll leave your brain and your calculators back home. And then you're completely brainless when you're in the tour bus and behave like a child. And, it's nice. You're like behaving like a kid for 6 months, and then you're behaving like a professor for 6 months. It's sort of cool. Like that Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde sort of thing.
How do you feel when you're doing a video clip? Do you like the procedure?
No.
No?
I hate it.
Why?
It's very, very boring. Yeah. Usually it's, we've been in a hurry always that we haven't had so much time to talk about things with the directors, stuff like that. I like the video for Pretending because it was done by a really, really classy figure, a fellow called Kevin Godley. And he's been doing videos for U2 and Every Breath You Take for Police. Like really, he's done early, like sort of masterpieces. He was a cool fellow, like in his 50s and having like dreadlocks on here and like taking it really easy way, and he was such a professional that we had a good time. But usually it's very boring because there's like loads of assistants. You have to wake up 6 o'clock in the morning to have some makeup on your face or whatever, and then wait for about 6 hours to get on the shoot. And then you do that for like 15 minutes, and then they have to change all the angles and all that crap, and then you wait for like 2.5 hours. Then it's half an hour. So it's basically just waiting, and that's not nice.
When you are not working, what are you doing?
Waiting for work. No, I'm taking a bath and reading a good book and watching a movie and, the things people do.
What is the last book that you read?
I'm reading Lord of the Rings now. The Lord of the Rings. Yep. Yep, because I want to read it before the movie comes out.
Who's your best friend? Is there?
No, you. No. No, it's I can be happy that I'm in a situation where there's loads of friends. And it's, friends would be, like picking the best out of your friends would be like picking the best of your babies out. If you have 10 children, say that, yeah, I love that little kid more than the rest, You can't do that, Friends are friends, and sometimes you get along with one person better for a month or so, and then it's just, how things go.
You have friends from school? Close friends?
Well, a couple of... Yeah.
There is nothing you can do. There is nothing you can do. Yes, I've lost my faith in you. Waiting for your call. So I'm ready to take your 666 miles. Longing for your touch. I welcome your to wait, but this love is fading so slowly, and I know that it's too late. Oh my God, you're so lonely. Oh my God, you're so lonely. I'm waiting for your call, 'cause I'm ready to take your 666 miles. Your touch, I welcome your sweet 666 miles. You're ready for the fall, so I'm ready to take 666 miles. Oh, looking for your touch, welcome your sweet 666 miles.
What about your future plans? Are you coming again next year?
No, probably not.
Why?
Because we've got a new album to do. So what we're doing now, basically, we're touring until New Year's Eve. And then we're having some time off because we've been basically constantly working like 2.5 years in a row without a real vacation. Because the last album took so much time, and to finish it. Took like 11 months, which is a really, really long time. So anyway, we're going to have a break. I'm going to finish. We've got a couple of new tunes written already. I'm going to finish the rest. And in the springtime, we're probably going to rehearse some. And then in the summertime, hopefully do a couple of festivals. I don't know. Maybe here, I don't know. And then in the autumn, go into the studio, and hopefully early 2003 should be hopefully that's like one of the plans, but things change all the time, so it's hard to say really what's going to happen.
What about the Greek audience? How you feel about them?
What do you mean?
What do you think about the Greek audience?
Is this now the time to say that yeah, the Greek audience is the best, and that sort of shit, That's not how it goes. They're funny people, and they sing really loud.
What's the best thing that happened to you? With some fan of you.
It was pretty funny last year around. It was like people were really singing that loud that I almost didn't hear myself or the band at all on the stage. It's pretty weird. But like different countries and different cultures have different ways of like celebrating music. In some countries, people are just standing there looking. It's like a performance which they're like, just like they don't want to miss anything. And some places they are drinking, some places they are dancing or jumping around.
What do you prefer?
Singing. It's all good. It's very nice to be able to be in a place where there's like loads of people really, knowing a couple of words from your tracks and, moving their hips. It's a cool thing.
Okay, do you have to say something to your Greek audience? And I know that they love you.
Yeah. Hyvää joulua kaikki kuulemme usein. Ja pitäkää isistä ja äidistä huolta.
I think that they understand everything. Say it in English if
That
you
was like
say it in
no.
English.
No. They will get a pair of gaseous underwear signed if they know what that is, and send the correct answer to you. I can give you the correct answer later. But this is a contest.
Contest?
Yeah.
Okay. Να μας πείτε τι σημαίνει.
Finish. That's really simple, but if somebody should be able to check it out, and if somebody knows him, we shall give him or her a present.
Mwah.
Oh. Girl bacteria.
Thank you.
No, thank you.